Good afternoon. I'm Alina Habba, the interim U.S. Attorney for the state of New Jersey. Today, we are announcing charges against 30 members of a drug trafficking organization operating in Newark, New Jersey. The charges are a result of a long-running wiretap investigation conducted by our office in conjunction with the Drug Enforcement Administration, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and the Federal Bureau of Investigations, as well as our local law enforcement, Newark Police Department, Union and Essex County Prosecutor's Office, and the Essex County Sheriff's Office. A now unsealed federal criminal complaint charges 25 members of the drug trafficking organization with conspiracy to distribute 400 or more grams of fentanyl and 280 or more grams of crack cocaine. I would like to remind everybody that only 2 milligrams of fentanyl is considered a deadly dose. That is the tip of a pencil. 5 other individuals were also charged with firearm and other narcotic offenses. As described in the criminal complaint, which you can now see, members of the drug trafficking organization worked together to deal drugs in and around the Kretschmer Homes complex. This is a public housing complex designed to house Newark's elderly population. Several of the individuals charged were identified as members and associates of the Bloods National Street Gang. As a result of this investigation, each individual charged with drug trafficking conspiracy face a minimum of 10 years in federal prison. I would like to thank the people standing behind me, federal, state, and local law enforcement, for their exhaustive investigation, which included court-authorized wiretaps, controlled purchases by informants and undercover officers, hundreds of hours of surveillance, and search warrants on over a dozen different locations in the Garden State. This case, as part of Operation Take Back America, shows my office's dedication to eliminating fentanyl from our streets and keeping the people of New Jersey safe from lethal drugs that kill thousands of people every single year. If you commit a federal crime in the state of New Jersey, we will prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. I'm going to turn it over to the DEA SAC.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Cheryl Ortiz, Special Agent in charge of the DEA New Jersey Field Division. Over the past year, the Bloods Gang has terrorized the Kretschmer Homes public housing complex in Newark, New Jersey, using violence and fear to operate their drug trafficking business. Today, that terror stops. Thanks to the hard work of our DEA team, our law enforcement partners, we successfully targeted this drug trafficking organization that has plagued and poisoned our community with its illicit narcotics. This operation, which resulted in the arrest of over 24 individuals, removed numerous firearms and approximately 7,000 grams of heroin and fentanyl from our streets. That's enough fentanyl to kill 500,000 people. Make no mistake, this wasn't just a bust, it was a life-saving operation. Fentanyl continues to be the leading cause of death in drug overdoses and drug poisonings. We remain committed to working alongside our federal, state, and local partners in targeting the drug cartels and those individuals responsible for pushing these deadly drugs into our neighborhoods. We will continue to hold them accountable and keep America safe. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm LC Cheeks, the Special Agent in charge of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. ATF is committed to working with our federal, state, local partners, and prosecutors. We have unwavering determination and steadfast collaboration to dismantle these very dangerous drug trafficking organizations that threaten our neighborhoods. Today's arrests hold criminals accountable for the drug-related activities along with their gun-related activities to protect their drug-related crimes throughout our neighborhoods. We appreciate the dedication of our personnel and our partners who will continue to work tirelessly to protect and safeguard our neighborhoods.
Good afternoon. So I'm Stephanie Roddy. I'm the special agent in charge of the Newark FBI office. Our operating theory of violent street gang investigations is to go after the leaders of the enterprise, to dismantle it from the top down, so it takes a very long time to reconstitute. As U.S. Attorney Habba laid out, these men have wreaked havoc in Newark, selling illicit drugs and defending their lucrative turf by using violence and guns. But this investigation was not just about guns, and it wasn't just about drugs. It's about removing violent criminals from a community that has been terrorizing and leaving in the wake a trail of addiction and potential death for their customers, whom they care very little about. We allege that they market fentanyl, the deadliest drug in our country, and cocaine, the most addictive drug in our country, by stamping wrappers with names like Scarface, Cocoa Puffs, Purple Rain, to make the content inside the package less scary and more attractive. Taxpayers here in Newark should not have to fear for their safety or hope that their children do not get lured into doing or selling drugs because gang members decided to take up residence outside their homes. Our partnerships with DEA, ATF, the U.S. Attorney's Office, Union and Essex County Prosecutor's Office, Newark Police Department and Essex County Sheriff's Office, and several other state and local agencies, it is indispensable. And I just want to extend my gratitude for all the effort and dedication that went into this investigation. Our work isn't something that you always see, but we truly hope that with today's arrests, it illustrates the hard work that we do every single day to stop criminals and violence and protect the public we serve. Thank you.
On that note, I just want to wrap and say thank you, everybody, for coming. This will be the first of many, many, many takedowns in this state. I can assure you that as long as I'll be sitting in this seat, we will not stop and we will not waver. No one is above the law. Thank you.